في أكبر الكتب.
I'm up early in the morning to get the skrilla, blue face pillar, the blade dealer, make a nigga forfeit, cause I'm the realest. Hey, niggas talking short shit, I need a million.
Big stepper, yeah, bitch I be stepping. Coolin' kit with the flip switch, bitch that's the weapon. No drama.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
This legend bring them sounds in one time.
I'm hard, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today we're going to be talking about the joint practices between us and the Detroit Lions, where the New York Giants turned the tables on the Lions today, and they got real physical with the Lions today. It was a bunch of throwdowns and a bunch of fights, but we're going to be talking about one fight in particular that was started by a certain someone that you would least expect to start a fight, and that was Daniel Jones. Now, Daniel Jones was in the skirmish today to where he saw somebody, I think it was Jermaine Illumina, on the ground, and the Lions player was being overly aggressive, and Daniel Jones went in and threw hands with the guy, pushed him off. He was pulled out of the scrum by one of the coaches because you don't want to get your $40 million quarterback hurt during a unnecessary fight during a joint practice with the Detroit Lions. But we're going to listen to Pat McAfee explain the whole situation, and we're going to do a reaction to it. So let's get into it, man. Let's go.
Pushing, a lot of shoving, then every once in a while one person will get the best of another person, then another little start will happen, and there's little micro bursts happening within the group, then there's people just trying to show face, hey, I'm in here, then somebody, wait, I didn't get any of this, there's 5 plays ago, I wanted to fight this motherfucker, comes flying in.
Hey, Pat McAfee, he's overly excited, but that's usually what happens. Somebody got a problem with somebody, they see him in the crowd, they wanted to get at him about 4 or 5 plays ago, and then they just jump into the crowd to get after the guy. Man, it was exciting at joint practice today, man, and I'm proud of my guys.
Over the top of this entire thing. Now, normally it involves everybody but a couple positions. Kickers, punters, normally not fighting.
Facts.
Okay.
Long snappers, normally not fighting.
Facts.
But if the fight gets near us, helmet on, in frame. Need to be in the shot.
Got to.
Have to.
Cameras are always rolling.
Have to.
They don't stop rolling. That's important too.
Hey, front toward fight.
Right.
Okay, never.
That's an absolute fact, Pat McAfee. You do not want to be that guy that does not want to show up for his guys when there's a battle going on out there on the field. I don't care if you're the punter, kicker, long snapper. If you're a part of the team, you want your front towards the fight to at least show that you're showing a little concern for your guys out there in the skirmish. Now, punters and kickers are usually some of the smallest players on the field, except for a couple. Like that Pittsburgh Steelers punter, that dude's huge. He can get in there and he can fight. But normally, your quarterback and your punter and your kicker and your long snapper, none of those guys are not in the skirmish. But you better be paying attention because the cameras are always rolling. Pat McAfee is definitely right about that. You don't want to be that guy in the locker room that doesn't look like he wants to be there for his team when something goes down. And that's in any case, man. You got a team, you better make sure you're there present to throw down if you have to for your guys, man. That's the #1 rule.
Can never.
No.
Because on film, oh, this is a good fight here. Let's zoom in on, what were you doing? Well, you were, so hold on, let me get this straight. So, guy that's going to be blocking for you, whenever you're doing your little kicking stuff, He's in a fight with 3 people over there. You're the closest person. What do you did put your helmet on. You get into no, actually you put your helmet on so you don't get hit by any glancing blows or you run away. You are considered an outcast in that locker room forever.
Facts.
Now, very easy way to win the locker room over though. Kicker punter. Right into that thing. You're like, look, even the fucking punter was gonna get some. You know, like even the kicker was gonna get in. That's good, but normally not us. Also, quarterbacks. Never in there. Let alone if you're a paid quarterback. Daniel Jones got in scrap this morning.
What? Love it.
Daniel Jones. Now, look, this is a cell phone video, obviously, so we appreciate the hell out of Jordan Renan who gets this. But look at Daniel Jones. A little bit of a scrum here. Daniel Jones, red jersey, coming in.
Okay, DJ. Get you some of that, DJ. DJ with that toss, cuz. Way to go,
Push
DJ.
Get off my guy. Get off my guy.
Man, look at Andrew Thomas toss guy right here. My goodness.
I love it.
Absolutely love it. Now, obviously.
Hey, that's man, there's a lot of things, man. There might have been a little bit of frustration from DJ, from, you know, the Hard Knocks episodes, from just in general, people just talking about him in general in the media, from the fans to other teams. You know, like the only people that's actually had his back is his own teammates. And guess what? He's fighting for them, man. And man, when you surround somebody with a lot of dogs, man, some of that stuff rubs off on you. Pause. And you want to go in there, you want to be a dog, you want to show how big your bark is and how big your bite is as well. So I'm proud of DJ, man.
If your quarterback's in there, everybody has to be in there.
Right.
Kickers and punters, Graham Gano should be sprinting in there to get in that fight as well if you see Daniel Jones in there, especially if he's making $40+ million and he's been there for a while and had the entire offseason that he had with Hard Knocks where his own GM and scouting department was like, do we know if this guy's worth the money that we paid him? It's going to be built around him. And he said he obviously didn't love the narratives that were coming out of Hard Knocks. Him getting in the fight, D-Butt, I turned, as soon as I saw this video, I actually put the heart on this thing. I'm a Daniel Jones guy.
Hey, I did the same thing, McAfee. And I've been a Daniel Jones guy as far as just giving him some support, man. He doesn't get too much support from anywhere else. And obviously he lost a little bit of support with the organization, with the Hard Knocks, if you take that Hard Knocks very seriously. And looks like they were trying to trade up with the Patriots to maybe get a quarterback. That was plan A. But they went with plan B and Malik Neighbors. And I believe plan B was one heck of a plan because Malik Neighbors has came and he has showed out. Like, man.
Him getting that arm, that's worth $40 million involved in pushing. Didn't throw a punch, which we respect and appreciate, can't break your hand. But him diving in there to save one of his guys, never see it. I fucking love it. Look out for the Giants this year. Look out for the Giants this year. They got the quarterback fighting for the offensive line.
Here we go. Don't hedge your bets now. Everybody said the Giants weren't going to get more than 3 wins or 4 wins. Hey, look, man, this team is a bunch of fighters, man. And not just because they got physically fighting out there with the Detroit Lions. No, everybody was assuming that it was going to be the same thing that the Detroit Lions were going to do to us this year when it came to these joint practices, which was out physical us, outpace us, they were intimidating us last year. We looked soft against them last year. And people were prepared to bash Daniel Jones. They were prepared to bash Malik Neighbors. Oh, Malik Neighbors can only school his own DBs on his own team. No, Malik Neighbors went out there and schooled those Lions DBs as well. Now, whether you want to just say, oh, it's a joint practice or not, because if it was the other way around, you would be destroying the Giants right now. You would be destroying Brian Daboll right now. But man, Brian Daboll got into it with a couple of people. Joe Shane was out there trying to stop some stuff going on. Daniel Jones getting into it. Drew Phillips, he's out there getting into it with Amon-Ra St. Brown. And Isaiah Simmons getting into it with him. Knocks St. Brown out on a play at the line of scrimmage. And he's flying around making plays. Bobby O flying around making plays. Hyatt got him a couple of plays in there. So, hey, this was great to see in these joint practices today because the Giants showed they will not back down. We don't care how good your team is predicted to be. We don't care how good you feel that you are. We're going to come out there, we're going to hit you in the mouth, and we're going to see who comes out and win. And that's all you can really ask from your team, especially from a team that's slated to do nothing. Like, we were supposed to go out there in these joint practices today and get absolutely mollywopped, but it didn't happen that way, which is a great thing.
They got Dayball going, whoop, whoop. They got all eyes on Joe Shane. I mean, obviously nobody thinks the Giants are going to do anything, but I love Daniel Jones after that one video. And that's where you can learn from these types of situations that I think a lot of people blow out of proportion. They're fighting, they lack discipline, they're this, they're that. What you're trying to learn is who you got on the roster. Daniel Jones is a dog. I respect the shit out of it, D-Boy.
You got to love that. And obviously,
now Daniel Jones is a dog, okay.
Like you said, the expectations aren't super high for the Giants, but I do love seeing this from Daniel Jones, getting in there just enough, not fully getting in there, diving into where he could be on the bottom of a pile, but hey, my guy, he's on top of my guy. Let me get him off. I think a coach, I don't know who that was, dressed up on the side, hey, let's get this franchise quarterback out of here. Let's get our starting quarterback out of here, but I love to see that from Daniel Jones. And there's been some, at the beginning of the camp, you saw all bad clips of Daniel Jones. I've been seeing Danny Dimes kind of pop up on the timeline.
Danny Dimes just showed up for most of training camp, sir. And a lot of people just emphasize a couple of bad throws or a couple of bad passes that he does in order to bash Daniel Jones and make him seem like he's the worst quarterback to ever play. I'm not saying that he's great. I'm not even saying that he's very good. All I'm saying is he finally has a number one receiver. Let's see if this offensive line is as advertised. It is way better than what it used to be. And let's see what happens. That's all you can do, and that's all you can ask. If he shines, he stays. If he doesn't, he goes. That's it.
There's a couple nukes coming out of that arm I saw dropped in there. Malik Neighbors also might be a
weapon.
Maybe Daniel Jones needs a Malik Neighbors.
Oh, my God. Oh, now all of a sudden, Daniel Jones might need like a Malik Neighbors type receiver, a number one receiver. I thought all quarterbacks needed number one receivers, but when it comes to Daniel Jones, he's supposed to do it with practice squad receivers and practice squad offensive linemen and bad schemes and bad coaching and bad teammates around him, nothing around him. He's still supposed to be Joe Montana. But now that you see that he's getting a little bit of fire in him, that he's actually able to make complete passes that other quarterbacks can complete to their number one receivers, now all of a sudden, Daniel Jones might have needed a number one receiver. You don't think? Crazy how things happen. Like, that's crazy, man.
Like the attitude, the swagger, everything about it. Like, hey, are you going to be pissed you don't get the ball early? Yeah, I am.
Yeah, he is going to be pissed if he doesn't get the ball early, because now that you can see that he's gone against other DBs, speaking of Malik Neighbors, he's torturing people. So, hell yeah, he's going to be pissed if he doesn't get the ball early, and maybe often. Yeah, he's going to be pissed. And yeah, he might say a few things here and there. That's okay. Because a dog is a dog. No matter what situation you put him out there, a dog is a dog, and he's going to want the bone. Pause. He's going to want the ball. Get him the football. Point blank.
Are you gonna get mad and like fight? Yeah, I am. Maybe Daniel Jones needed somebody like Malik Neighbors to come in and be his yin to his yin in this entire thing. And if he's gonna be fighting people, I'll tell you what, Daniel Jones, I might buy a damn jersey. Some of these.
Yeah. Now you might buy a jersey because you see that he has some fight in him. And you see that he's not going to back down from people and just feel sorry for himself, which he's never done. He's always went out there and fought no matter what the circumstances was, whether the results were good or bad. He's always been that type of player. He's never given up on his teammates, and he's never given up on himself. So I'm proud of Daniel Jones going out there, getting some fisticuffs going, pushing somebody off of his offensive lineman. Now these offensive linemen, you need to get up and protect him because you see that he's all in for you. Today's practice was dope. They shut up the reporters that wanted to bash him. They shut up the Twitter fans that wanted to bash them. Oh, the New York Giants, when it comes to these joint practices, they're going to see exactly where they're at. They're going to see exactly how trash they are. They're going to see about getting out hustled. They're going to see about having a better team come out there and just embarrass them. Didn't happen today. What you saw was fight. What you saw was determination. What you saw was teammates fighting for each other, having each other's backs. What you seen was rookie step up and have a good day. What you seen is Isaiah Simmons might actually have a serious role on this defense. What you seen was Brian Burns dominate. What you seen was Dexter Lawrence do what he always does. What you seen was Jordan Riley looking to step up to be that second defensive tackle. What you seen was Kayvon Thibodeau get in there and make some plays. What you seen was Deonte Banks making plays. What you seen was Malik Neighbors is doing to other people to what he was doing to our own defensive backs. What you seen was Jalen Hyatt get that one pass deep. What you seen was Daniel Jones actually out there throwing dimes in 7-on-7s and 11-on-11s. What you seen was our offensive line actually show up and not get dominated today. What you seen was a team that knows everybody's talking about them, and they're fighting their tails off to prove a lot of people wrong. Because people got the Detroit Lions Super Bowl aspirations. But what you seen today was a team that got their backs against the wall, and they're going out fighting no matter what, no matter who comes their way. And that's a damn good thing. Like to appreciate you guys watching this episode of New York Giants Full Access. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk, and join the Big Blue Crew right here on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, New York Giants Full Access. Hey, get to the merch shop and get your New York Giants Full Access merch, as well as your Big Pat Sports Talk merch. The What Are You Doing merch is out, and we're doing What Are You Doing this season. So be on the lookout for those videos as well. And I'm not going to tell y'all again, y'all better get y'all some merch, man. We coming to see you. We coming to see you because we got our crew too, and we all back each other up here too. So we coming to see you if you don't copy you no merch from the Big Pat Sports Shop, because the link is right there in the description. All you got to do is click and buy something. But until the next episode, y'all know what it is, man. Peace.
Hitting the mic, spitting the facts, coming with full access. Big Pat in the house with giant tactics. Eli's handoff, rapping the classics. 90s beats, we blast this in New York. Big Blue. Where the G-men roam, Super Bowls in the vault, that's the Empire's home. Red, white, and blue, where the legends are grown. Giants full access, this the zone, got the tone.